How's it going, guys? Thanks for joining us. My name is Marcus Rodriguez. We're here at McLean's RV in Fort Worth. We're going to be talking about the Grand Design Imagine 2500 RL today and all the awesome things that it has to offer. So we'll start with the exterior for now. One thing I want to point out is that they have a fiberglass molded front cap with your LED lights illuminating the front of it. Looks really nice at night. It's also an additional help to the light that you have here on your electric tongue jack that comes standard on it when you buy it through McLean's RV. It does have an additional light here to help you hitch up at night if you need to. You have your two LP tanks or your propane tanks right here that'll help you get your hot water, help you cook, and get to the outdoor kitchen setup that they have on some of them, or the propane quick connect that is offered on a few floor plans as well. If we come around the side over here, this is your pass-through storage, but it also offers your docking station right here. So you have your battery disconnect, cable, satellite inlet outlets. Something else that I think is really nice about this unit is you can take your gardening hose and connect it through the bottom here. It closes right over it. And what it allows you to do is keep your compartment door shut. That way all of your goods aren't stored outside or going to be tampered by the outdoor elements. You also have a outdoor shower here with hot and cold water for your convenience. And then again, the battery disconnect. If you come over here, right next door, you have where you can pour gallons of potable water. I know a few of my customers, when they travel, like to collect fresh spring water, so that's an option for you as well. If you come back down this way, you have your black tank flush over here. What it's going to do is it's going to help you clean out that black tank, so that way when you're going to check your levels, it reads properly for you and you can get an accurate reading, know when it's time to dump or it's time to refill on your tanks. Same thing for your battery as well. Right next to it is where you would hook up your sewer hose, and underneath here you'll have your fresh water, your gray water, and your black water valves where you can pull and open as well. Make it really easy for you to go ahead, hook up the hose, pull, so you can dump and get out wherever you're going or continue camping where you're at. Big slide over here that it has to offer for you. It's sitting on the Schwintek system. Makes it really easy for you to get in and out of your campgrounds really quick. This unit in particular is a 30 amp unit, so that's the kind of power source you would use to maintain AC, refrigerator, and camp comfortably with you and your family, or you and your friends, or you yourself. You have a ladder on the back. This is a fully walkable roof, so if you're somebody who's pretty savvy, you can get up there and check your seals yourself, check out your AC, or go ahead and make sure that everything is covered, and if anything is working irregularly, you can get up there and monitor it yourself. Same thing for the slides on Grand Design. They are fully walkable on top, up to 300 pounds. Another thing I want to point out is that you have your bumper. That's where your spare tire sits. It also doubles as a place where you can store your sewer hoses, so that way you're not putting it up front with a big old Rubbermaid tote, taking up space, and then you don't have to worry about storing your good stuff with the hoses that you're going to dump your black tank with. You have full electric awning on here, big strip of LED lights, and then you have your outdoor speakers as well. If you're out here and you're the kind of camper who likes to sit around at night and hang out, you're trying to get away, but you know that it's Sundays coming up and the football game is still on, you do have your power outlets right here, and then you have an outlet for your cable. So you can put a backer right here, set a TV up, and you can still enjoy your games, or you can entertain the kids while y'all are hanging out. Let's go ahead and transition inside. That's about it for the exterior. Oh, one more thing, I apologize. The MORride step right there, the step above system, is really awesome. Gives you a good solid base, and then it is adjustable each individual leg depending on where you're sitting, so that way you have the most even, stable step to step on getting in. All right. So on the interior of this wonderful 2500 Grand Design Imagine, if you notice over here, right above the couch that you have here, you have all this overhead storage as well. Really nice. You have a barrel roof in here for the taller folks, which actually extends the top of this storage space that you have over here in the back. And it is all passed through all the way across. So if you have fishing rods or anything a little bit longer, duffel bags, you can stuff it all the way through. You don't have to worry about it being compartmentalized for you. It's a 3-seater recliner, but these 2 end seats are the only ones that'll recline for you. They do offer heat, LED, and massage on there as well. Over here on the sides, you have storage space on both sides of your seating. You also have 110 outlets at the bottom of the storage as well. So this is the big slide that we saw sticking out on the other side. It goes almost the full length of your living area here. So gives you the most room you can get out of the space that you have on this camper in particular. Really, really nice big U-shaped dinette here. I think one of the nice features that it has in here is this table is completely removable, so you can get it out your way if you want to. It also makes for a really easy clean. So if you wanted to fold it down and take it outside, use it to eat, use it as a card table, or play games, read outside, whatever you like. It's really versatile. It also makes down into a really big bed. Something that I noticed on here, you can see the cushions look a little different. If you need something that's a little bit more kid-proof, you're able to just turn it around. But if you like the lighter colors, then you can flip it opposite. Another really cool feature that I think it has to offer is if you pull this table out, these two back portions over here will come off, and you can use it as a regular traditional dinette because this portion here is all storage, and it also moves out for you. So if you needed another ottoman over here, people were hanging out and they wanted to kick their feet up, it makes it really easy for that. But it also, like I said before, offers additional storage space for you as well, because as campers know, storage is everything, right? So over here we have our kitchen. You have this nice big open counter space here right above all of this drawer and cabinet space that you have here, which is nice because they're big, long, deep drawers that you have in there, and wide open cabinet space. Again, it's all pass through, so you don't have to worry about having things divided where you can't fit bigger items in. You do have a heat pump coming out right here, or excuse me, a heat vent right there for you. Underneath here, I think is a really nice feature. You have this big deep drawer that you can put these pegs in, and you can put things like pots and pans, or if you have glassware that you would like to take with you. It's a good way of making sure it doesn't rattle around and clink too much so that they break on the way there. Oven right here, and then you have your 3-burner gas cooktop up here. Microwave right there, and then all of these really, really nice cabinet spaces that you have for additional storage, even above the microwave. Everything that they didn't use for an appliance, they gave you as storage space. Right here, you can use for holding your sponges if you're going to be washing things, for putting towels to clean things up. I've even seen people use it as additional space for a spice rack. Over here off the side, even if you have all this counter space, because this thing closes up and gives you additional counter space as well when you're done cooking, you do have this leaf over here that you can open up, and when you're done using it, real simple, 2 latches at the bottom, and it gets out your way so you can open your walkway back up for you and your guests. 12-volt refrigerator right here, which is really nice. Gives you a ton of space in the refrigerator area, and then also up top over here in the freezer part. Huge, huge, huge bathroom in here. Something else that I want to point out, a lot of times in campers, people kind of get caught up on the doors, right, when you're transitioning from one room to the other. I think this is a pretty neat and smart feature. You have these pocket sliding doors right here, and they'll latch with magnets on either side to maintain them being closed. Over here you have extra storage space for toiletries, for wash rags, whatever you choose to put in here, and then a medicine cabinet right here in the corner that gives you some more space in there as well. You do have outlets over here, so if you need something like a hair dryer, you need to charge a razor, you need to charge electric toothbrush, whatever it is that you're needing, Grand Design has electrical places for you, and they also have a place for you to be able to comfortably store everything. Another thing I like to point out, when you come shop in McLean's RV, we order porcelain toilets. I know that's really important to some users, especially people who are going to be camping for longer, maybe even living in it, right? Nice shower area over here. It is raised a bit. You do have another heat vent in here as well. All right, so another thing that I really like about the shower is that this screen here, when you go back and close it, it actually squeegees itself, right? So you don't have to worry about it rolling up and getting mold or anything like that, and all it's going to do is run the water right back inside. It also sits on the inside of the track, so you don't have to worry about, like most of them with curtains, water getting on the floor. It's how you have to start worrying about soft spots and making sure you clean that thing up pretty quick. Over here in the bedroom, transitioning from the bathroom, you do have another pocket door that'll separate the two. You do have your magnet latches here, another heat pump in there, and then also for your convenience, you have down here will be your breaker board, and it'll also have your fuses in there as well. Over here you have some hanging space at the top portion of your closet, and then down here at the shelf portion you can also put some folding clothes. You can put some personal belongings in these drawers that are here. You have 110 outlets at the bottom down here, and then you will also have 110 outlets in these cubbies for cell phones, and then you also have a USB. These lights up here I think are pretty nice. You have a nice bright white light, and then you also have a blue light that's a lot softer for reading, or if you need a little bit more night light, you don't have to disturb the person next to you. And that concludes our video for today, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. Again, my name is Marcus Rodriguez. Come see us out at McLean's RV in Fort Worth, Texas.